But recently they found that controversy has come home to roost in their very own backyard. An infestation of Canadian brown finches, which is a small I guess I should have seen that one coming, huh?
Welcome back to the Hawksley Gaming Project TF Banana, where today we're going to take our first step into the next gen with the Falconeer, exclusively on the Xbox, as well as the X series, where you will get final thoughts. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, be sure to hit the bell icon, but also check the description where you'll also find a link to Two Beard Gaming's YouTube channel, where we've put up the first impressions video of this one. Brothers over there were kind enough to land this code for us, so we definitely must pay the respect where it is due. But what is the Falconeer? Well, let's jump right into it. It is been advertised as the cure-all for everybody missing out on Crimson Skies from the OG Xbox days. And to be honest, I can see some of those comparisons, but this is in and of itself its own unique thing. I think right off the rip it's worth mentioning that this is an indie hit, look at me get out in front of it. This is an indie title getting ready to hit the next gen. And by all accounts, it's quite pretty. I'm a big fan of the art style. I'm also a big fan of just the way that the water, if you just saw in that thunderstorm, responds when you're in these storms, as we immediately get into the shit with our first dogfight in the sky, our giant falcon that we are piloting. Right now we are supposed to be delivering some important messages to another township, but we've got some sky pirates that are not letting that go as according to plan. I just got some there, didn't we? Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. But everything is beautifully animated. Like, I was talking to a couple people about how when you're in the midst of your battles, you really can't appreciate just how beautiful it is in motion until you step back and are watching it. It is definitely a delight. Simple, easy pick up and play controls. They run you right through how to basically pilot your bird. If you look in the center of the screen, you get your little blue meter that's all full at the moment. My kinetic energy level is good, as I gotta go back and get my documents that were safely stored in the water. But you keep that blue charge is your weapons, and to keep it charged, sometimes you have to ascend and then descend rapidly. Can also overcharge a bit by flying through those thunderstorms, but that happened a little too early. But yeah, let's go drop this off and see what happens. And like I said, do be sure to check out the main video, or the first video of this one, over on twobeardgaming.com's YouTube channel, where you'll get the initial run through of this one. This is more of a follow-up. Hey, I've played it for a little bit, let's talk about it a little bit more. Alright, I think we got ourselves an escort mission. You know, everybody's favorite, yay, said nobody. But the comparisons to Crimson Skies, let's jump right into it. Crimson Skies, for those who somehow have slept under a rock, was an amazing arcade-based dogfighting game. The original Xbox that has somehow just not been revisited. Initial videos of this one, you know, kind of gave more of a vertical slice, which made it look, you know, super action-packed, moment-to-moment kind of dogfighting action, and that's there, but there's also just a lot more flight and exploration in this one. Certainly so far the mission structure is very linear. I mean, I want to say, you know, again, beating on a dead horse here, but going back to that first impressions video, before I figured out how you initially engage a mission, I was just kind of flying around and getting achievements for discovering areas. So there's a lot more exploration to be had here. I'm going to be curious putting in some more time with this one. Just how linear this is, if this is all the way throughout, or if it loosens up and kind of lets you weave your own tale. But to be honest, this has been a lot of fun. Just the flying itself is very satisfying. The ambiance of the sound design is just spot on. Just the subtle, almost chanting music, along with just the natural sounds of the winds and the waves, the storms. It's very well done, as well as the voice work. Like I said, we're on an escort mission. Not a whole lot of fun to be had here, so it's a good opportunity just to enjoy the sights and the sounds, as well as talk about some of the things. Certainly going to take some getting used to as far as the combat. It's, again, you're not flying any type of aircraft, and so there's some, I almost want to say that there's a momentum when you're engaged in battle that I'm not used to quite yet. But it's starting to make more sense. It's starting to feel second nature, but it was a little jarring going straight from playing Crimson Skies literally 5 minutes before firing this up. It's got a wonderfully small download size, which should excite a lot of people. I want to say it's under 2 gigs. And this is currently being played on an Xbox One S. We will definitely follow it up as it runs on the next-gen consoles when those hit. Looking to obviously see an upgrade in resolutions and frame rate. So I don't know how much of that's going to translate into gameplay. It may just be prettier. There's nothing wrong with that. Let me know in the comments what some of your favorite flight games are. That can include just straight sims, or, you know, the more arcade style. That's definitely been more or less where I've always found a lot more enjoyment, because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm looking to have fun, not truly learn how to fly a craft. Oh, okay, so we got a little bit of action here on this escort at least. Show off a little bit of that dogfighting combat again as we lighten some tail feathers on fire. Come on. I do like how you can, when you've targeted them with the X button, if you press and hold B, you can actually swing the camera so you can keep them in your focus, to kind of like that, to help you when you're turning. Oh, you just got some, didn't you? Splashdown. Okay. 1 up, 1 down. Oh, we got 2 up here. Okay. You will do no such thing. There we go. Keep an eye on that charge. Okay. We need to climb a little bit. Oh, charge, charge, charge. And dive. There we go. Like I said, I do enjoy that you're having to keep an eye on that. It's kind of annoying at first, but it feels natural after you start learning how to not necessarily run away or fly away, but just kind of recalibrate and come back in. Do a nice little skim run here. And I'm down here already, right? Burn those flags down. Flags. Sails. Good stuff.
Well, we certainly got a taste.
Gotcha.
Just digest it before the meeting starts. We shall talk soon enough.
Alright. Well, do me a favor. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Falconeer. Till next time, this is TF Banana for the Hawksley Gaming Project. Like I said, this one will be getting the makeover treatment with the next gen. So I'll be curious for your thoughts on how it sits right now and how it looks going forward. Till next time, it's TF Banana.